Adam, you've just guided Curzon Ashton through to the first round proper of the Emirates FA Cup. What have you just said to the lads in the room?
Just that I'm proud of them, incredibly proud of them, because, well, first of all, it's not an easy thing to do. The run that we've had, we've played FC United away, tough game, Scarborough away, who hadn't lost at home since November last year, tough game, pushed all the way in a replay to get through that one, and then you come here to a team that's newly promoted, been flying. I think it was only Kings Lynn beat them here before today. They've won the last 5 games, and they're a bloody hard, awkward, physical team to play against. So it was always going to be tough, but as soon as the draw came out, I said to the players, my first thought was first round proper, and that's no disrespect whatsoever to Peterborough, because I think, as I just said, I think they're a good side. They're a very, very difficult team to play against, and they've been phenomenal here. But it was 90 minutes of football against a team at our level, and we've got to back ourselves to come here and get the job done. And I thought the players, they performed the roles and the responsibilities brilliantly. Incredible discipline, resilience, fight, spirit, and little bits of quality at times on a difficult surface. And we should have really made it more clear cut. Devon, how he's not scored, he took him out and hit the lad's hand, and now it's not a penalty. But I think we were maybe fortunate in the first half where he popped up and it pushes hand, and it could have been a penalty. I'd probably wanted it if I were them. So it swings and roundabouts, but we had that little bit of quality, won the penalty. Anchor cools a cucumber, steps up, dispatches it, and just an incredible win for us as a group and as a club.
Yeah, you touched on as well the surface and the way that Peterborough Sports like to play. They came out pretty strongly in the second half in particular. How did you manage to ride that wave of positivity, obviously barring what the manager said at half time, to come up then with the goal and manage to keep that lead throughout and put us to where we are now?
Well, I think you always expect when you go away from home, you're going to come under pressure at certain times. You're going to have to withstand that, come through it unscathed, and put your bodies on the line and deal with balls into the box. And I thought the centre halves. I mean, Devon, he came off last week at Bradford Park Avenue, and he's been in for treatment every day this week. Credit to Lucia and for Devon for committing time to that. And it was a bit of a risk us playing him today, because he could have broke down, and he's got through it. And I thought Posh alongside it was absolutely outstanding, as was Chris in goal. We asked him to come and be big and positive and brave and gather things and get his hand on things when they were going into the box, and I thought he did that extremely well. And just an all-round collective performance really, from a defensive point of view. And we also, for as much pressure as we knew they'd put us under at times, and questions they'd ask of us at times, we knew that we'd get moments in the game. And I trust that we've got the players and the quality to to capitalise on them moments, and fortunately for us today it did.
We can't go about this tie of course, talking about the support and the turnout that we've had, coming to travel along 3.5 hour, 7-hour round trip here. How much does that mean to you?
It means so much to us all. Incredibly grateful for everybody who's travelled down here today, because it is a long way, and we've felt it and we've sensed it changing in the last few weeks. There's more at the home games, it's louder at the home games. There's been fantastic support away in the previous rounds of the cup, and today was just from myself and the club, we wanted to give a little bit back and just show our gratitude towards them, really, because we're not a big club at this level of football, but we've got good spirit and we've got good heart, and we need to get as many people behind that as we possibly can. So for us to get so many fans down here today is great, and them giving the lads the kind of applause that they did at the end of the game was thoroughly deserved. But that just goes to show kind of how much that they enjoyed it, and just delighted for them. And I'm sure that they'll be tucked up in front of the telly tomorrow night now watching, and I just hope, said to the lads there, I hope now that we get a decent draw. because the rounds we've gone through, we've played every game away bar the replay, and you know, you look at the size of some of the clubs that come into the competition now. It's you know, in the land of the gods really, but let's hope that for once they pull a good ball out for us, and we can have a, you know, a really good title to look forward to.
Are there any teams and ties that you've got half an eye on?
Not really, no. No, you know, obviously, like I said, a lot of, you know, big historic traditional football clubs come in. I think any manager would say, you know, that you either want a winnable tie, or you want a, you know, massive tie. And you know, I think for the football club now, it's one of those where, you know, if we could get one of the big ones, I know it'd be great to have the Tameside Stadium, but probably financially for the club and the experience of the supporters and the players, myself, the staff, it'd be great to get one of the big guys away from home. So let's hope that you know, the footballing gods are on our side for once tomorrow night, and let's see what happens.
Well, they've given us a good run so far, so hopefully they continue to smile down upon us. Next game then coming up is back to league action against Boston.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this game?
To be honest with you, I haven't looked beyond today. To be honest, I think it's probably worth saying, you know, before I answer that question, I think it's a week where, as a club, we should be incredibly proud. You know, because if you think back to Tuesday, that game, and we put a lot of the lads who've not been getting minutes, it was difficult to play the 90 minutes when you've not been playing every week. The kids, a couple of the lads that we had a look at, you know, we put in a great performance. The attitude of the lads who came in and trained was fantastic, and obviously then we've come down here today, left Conor De Mayo out today. He's been outstanding the last couple of games, you know, but just tactically we felt it was a game that probably suited Sam Most, who came in and did brilliantly, you know. So it's been a real collective effort this week by everybody in many sections of the club, and I think everybody should be incredibly proud of that. As for the game on Saturday against Boston, it's another big club. You know, I think that they'll only improve under the new manager. I think he's, you know, he knows what he's doing, and he knows how to get teams to the right end of the league. So it's going to be a difficult game, big game, but you know, one we'll prepare for through the week, as we do as always, and just get ready for it.
But for now, a well-deserved, well-earned celebratory rest. Adam, thanks for your time.
Cheers.